Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do something super interesting. I'm reading a old letter from myself in October 2018. I just found it in one of my old notebooks. So this video is actually mainly made for myself as a personal recording. Probably my kids will find this interesting someday as my personal transformation. So if you will be watching this, hi to the future. So you will find so many changes and transformations in my mindset, and I just find that it's so interesting once you are committed to change your life, to change the way you think. So I'm with my vacation straw hat, feeling extra bougie. We're gonna start today's letter reading, and I will make comment and notes here and there to really, address the changes that has happened during this whole journey. So keep in mind, this was a letter from almost 2.5 years ago. Me, 2.5 years ago. Okay, so today is the last day of national holiday in China. At this moment, my heart is filled with joy and gratitude, as I know my life is going to be so much more wonderful than it has ever been. I feel like my body, or anyone's body, is only an external expression of your inner soul. We came to this big world carrying energy and contribute energy, love, power to the ones around us. After so many years of working since college graduation, which is not so many years, actually it was 4 years working after graduation, I realized there has been one thing never changed in this course, and that is my pursuit for healthy, fit, sexy body. Oh, you guys, you have no idea how much I put my attention into looking so, fit, sexy, strong, this effortless, chic, like the like Black Widow in the Avengers movie, or Wonder Woman, or Megan Fox in Transformers. Megan Fox, she was definitely one of my icons on looks, on sexiness, on how I want to feel, yeah, anyways, so I was super mad about looking that way. So I was very I was very strict on my diet, on how I work out, what I eat, and I forbid myself to do certain things. It was very restrictive. That's what I would say. I put myself into a little boxes with all this, you don't do this, you can't do that, you shouldn't do that. And if I crossed some lines and I did the things that I wasn't supposed to do, I will feel super guilty and also undeserving and feeling down about myself. Yeah, these things, they build up to undermine my self-esteem and confidence. Yeah, okay, anyways. Even when I was not doing tons of workout, this has been the main thing drives my mood all the time. When I eat healthy, exercise regularly, I feel this spontaneous, how do I pronounce? Spontaneous, yeah. inner joy thriving from inside of my body. This feeling is uncomparable to any other things in this world to me. Therefore, I want to start a channel based on this topic. Yeah, so back when I was writing this letter, it was the time I was considering quitting my job. So without knowing exactly what I want to do, I do know I want to be on some kind of a camera to record my life, to, you know, either it's writing a blog or making videos, because I was super obsessed about one video channel. It's called Tati. She is a makeup influencer, so she really opened the doors for me to experimenting with all kinds of makeup and, you know, be more attentive to my looks. So I thought that is really a cool job, like I can also do that. It seems like fun. So here I say, I guess when I was a kid, I never thought about one day I would be doing a full-time career posting workout videos and all the inspirational notes. And I'm super glad I didn't do that. My channel is definitely not going to be full of workout videos, that I can assure you. But now I have my full commitment to it, and I am so ready to see the changes on my body. As you can see, my focal point is always, how do I look? What will my body be looking like? Will I be any closer to one of the Victoria's Secret model? That's what I was thinking all the time. I also tried to be fit and healthy before, but for the following reasons, I couldn't follow through my plan. So I wrote down 3 main reasons. But if I would judge these 3 reasons today, I would know I didn't get to the root reasons. These are just, you know, the superficial, the surface reasons, but deep down I couldn't know. Now I know. So back then I wrote lack of motivation, lack of meal prep experience, and eating poorly. And I did not work out enough, or not being knowledgeable of the process. So all of these things, it doesn't seem right. Now if you let me to answer why couldn't I follow through my plan, I would say it's because I was constantly struggling with myself. I put too much pressure into changing my current daily routine, and if I fail to do so, I beat myself down mentally so much so it drains out my energy. I don't have more inner support from me. It's hard to go on. So my energy was, you know, if you imagine, it's like scattered all around the place, because even though my focus is there, but I put so much energy into beating myself down, into criticizing myself, into feeling guilty, into, you know, this not deserving it. This feeling is really dragging me down. And the more I feel this way, the more I feel like punishing myself. I would eat junk food or be a couch potato, and afterwards I feel so shitty about myself, and just, you know, contributes to all this vicious cycle of my life. And that was the younger myself. I would be totally honest with you, that is not fun. Like in this day I almost forgot how it felt like, but I do wish anybody who is watching this video will never enter a cycle like that. Okay, so now in October 2018, with all the help of YouTube and all the great resources online, I am capable of doing anything and make them come true in my life and benefit many others. How much money you make is merely a symbol of how much value you give out to the world. This one stands true until today. For me, what would be the biggest and most passionate outlet of me in my whole energy? So you see, back then I was already starting to think, what value could I really put out there? But in the meantime, I enjoy the process. So I wrote down fitness, health, beauty, or outfits, this kind of things, which is something I have been waiting a long time not doing so, and now I finally started doing it and I feel great about it. All they talk about is the flow. Like you are so immersed into something, you forget where are you, who are you. Like you just you are soaked into that situation. I feel like sometimes when I make outfits, pictures, I go to my closet thinking, what clothes do I do, what combination do I do to that? Yeah, I do feel that I got dragged into some other wormhole in time, and that is a magical feeling. So up to this point my channel is mainly about mentality, thinking, thoughts, the way you think, but they are invisible things, right? You can't touch them, you cannot see them. So after a while I feel this void that I'm longing to do something that is touchable, that is really there, that you can see, you can feel, you can have them in your hand. And I need to have this combination, right? Something is visible, something is invisible, and this intertwined, they really complete my life, I think. Anyways, okay, so I also wrote down my humorous personality. You see, back then I wasn't aware that how empathetic I am, how compassionate I am. I didn't know anything about that. I didn't realize I am such a warm person. I am so just lovely. Like people would feel so comfortable around me and they could like me easily because I don't pose myself into someone, like super high maintenance. So I only wrote down what I'm good at is English and Italian languages, which is true, but it was not my passion. It's just something I am good at, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna go out and teach other people how to speak foreign languages. So, how about I start firstly domestically? Yeah, that was a good thought.哔哩哔哩, Weibo, and posting on Instagram. Let people see the evolving of me, makes my story more inspirational. That is exactly what I did afterwards. So you see, when I go back to my diaries, I really see so many of my ideas, my thought came true in my life. Like, I have this whole stack of old diaries, and I found many of the things they came true, like what I want to have, where I want to live, what kind of partner do I want to be with. They all came true, and what kind of career, like when will I find my true calling in life. All of these things I did ask myself in some point of my life, and then slowly, gradually I found all the answers. So here's a free piece of advice to you. Like whenever you feel like confused or not knowing what to do, please ask the right question. Always present what you want in a question form, right? So you don't know what you want to do. That is a negative affirmative phrase. I don't know what I want to do. But the end. But here is what you can say. You can say, I would like to know what do I really feel like doing for the rest of my life. I'm going to find it. Where are you? Like when you just switch your attitude into that, you don't put a dead end stop into, the search. Instead, you keep searching, you keep asking, you keep your eyes open the whole time, and they will fall onto your lap. Soon enough, then you will know. Okay, so here I also wrote something that now I hate, that I completely do not believe. Here it says, discipline brings you freedom. 就是自律让你自由. That, if I have to say, that is one of the biggest things that I am against. I am so against discipline. I am so against you need to hang in there when it's hard, or you just need to work so hard, like everything is hard, or push yourself, force yourself, struggle with life. That's how you make it. This kind of mentality is what I am so against with. Because I was once a victim and I know how it makes me feel not good. It makes me feel like inferior. It makes me feel always not being good enough and always not being disciplined enough, always not being this, hardcore person that always gets what he wants because you have all the drive, all the mental power, and I just felt like I am not that kind of person. And now I realize there are so many ways for you to achieve what you want to achieve. And definitely discipline is not the only way. If it hurts you mentally and emotionally to do something, why would you still pushing yourself to do that? Or worse, why would you punish yourself if you weren't feeling like doing this in that way? Like, why cannot we circle around and find some better ways to do it? There are always so many options out there. There are so many ways to do one thing. Don't beat yourself down. Find the right way to do things. So, I want my life to be colorful, wonderful, and full of miracles and wonders. That has been true. It has come true in my life, and I am very, very grateful. I believe once I find what I am passionate about, I can do my full 100% commitment to make that happen. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, passionate, but also, it's something I need to also, it needs to be passionate, yeah, but it also needs to be something that is rewarding for me, for my soul. I need to enjoy the process to be able to keep putting things out to the world. So, let's build a healthy routine and add on intensity of workout day by day. Really, that was what I keep thinking. Workout, eating clean, healthy, I will get there, and I love this word. So here I wrote down my goals. It's from 30 to 0.7% body fat to 20% body fat, which I'm still not there, but now I love my body and how it looks, because I now could finally accept myself as I am, instead of keep driving the statistics to be the standard ideal body fat percentage. I am not like craving for this stripped ab lines anymore. And here I said in 6 months, by March end 2019, I will get my body fat down to 20%. Good night, my love. Victoria. With the black heart. Actually, I have never achieved that goal. But I don't feel regretful about it. Actually, I feel very, very lucky that I didn't push myself through that little tiny hole. Otherwise, I would feel so much worse. Okay, good. So that is the letter reading for today. I hope you enjoyed this, a path down to the memory lane with me. And it has been fun. It's a journey of self-acceptance. It's a journey of finding who I really am. It's a journey about regaining confidence, about bringing myself back to the time, to the space where I really loved myself, loved life. And it makes my heart full when I read this. I'm so happy where I am today. I completed myself in a way. And with that understanding, I could do so much more for other people's transformation, to hold the light for their upcoming journeys. So thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best into your life transformation, into loving and accepting yourself even more with every day to come. Thank you. I love you.